Hello, everybody. My name is Graham Elwood, and you are watching The Political Vigilante. Oh, somewhere beneath Wayne Manor on the outskirts of Gotham, it's The Political Vigilante bringing you some truth. Well, Biden's cabinet, aren't you guys so excited? It's so diverse. It's so diverse. I'm so excited that now we're going to bomb, like people of color and women are going to drop bombs. And again, another woman that's in favor of torture is going to be in charge of the CIA. This is so different. She's going to replace Gina Haspel potentially. Gina Haspel was appointed by Trump after Mike Pompeo became Secretary of State. Gina Haspel is pro-torture. First ever woman head of the CIA, pro-torture. Why senators must reject Avril Haines for intelligence. This is the new person. This is written by Medea Benjamin and Marcy Winograd. Medea Benjamin, Code Pink. She knows what she's talking about. The unassuming spy may look and sound like your favorite college professor, but that facade masks a ruthless wolf in sheep's clothing who enable murder by remote control and wielded a thick black pen to cover up CIA torture. This is in Mint Press News. I'll put the link in the show notes. Barack Obama's top lawyer on the National Security Council for 2010 to 2013, followed by CIA Deputy Director 2013 to 2015. Haines is the proverbial wolf in sheep's clothing. She is the affable assassin who, according to Newsweek, would be summoned in the middle of the night to decide if a citizen of any country, including our own, should be incinerated in a U.S. drone strike in a distant land in the greater Middle East. Making another woman the head of the CIA is not the solution. It's get rid of the CIA. Stop funding the CIA. It's like, oh, a female warden of a prison in a brutally corrupt prison. I mean, it's just like the system is broken. And they want us to think all this change is happening because they're putting women and people of color in these positions. But it's just the diversity of the ruling class. Look, having the first ever female and woman of color or person of color as a vice president is a significant thing, but Kamala Harris is not good. She's awful. Obama dropped more bombs than Bush, and I voted for Obama twice, and I phone banked for him in 2008, and I feel utterly infuriated by the fact that I did that. So this is just more business as usual. Let's get into her resume a little more. She's done some really fantastic stuff as a pro-torture psychopath. Haines also played a key role in covering up the U.S. torture program, known euphemistically as enhanced interrogation techniques, which included repeated waterboarding, sexual humiliation, sleep deprivation, dousing naked prisoners with ice cold water, and rectal rehydration, which is basically shooting water up somebody's ass. That's fucking crazy and evil. That's evil. And there's been studies. I mean, John McCain even talked about this. It's like, torture doesn't work. You torture somebody, they'll tell you whatever you want to hear. So we're just evil. We're just sociopaths. Like, why? The activist groups, Code Pink, Progressive Democrats of America, World Beyond War, Roots in Action, have launched a campaign calling on the Senate to reject her confirmation. Well, will that ever work? That never works. Well, actually, they've already been successful. These same groups ran successful campaigns to dissuade Biden from choosing two other warmongering candidates for critical foreign policy positions, China hawk Michelle Flournoy and Secretary of Defense. I mean, so we got a lesser of two evils. We got a guy from the Raytheon cabinet. And torture apologist Mike Morrell for CIA director. By hosting calling parties to senators, launching petitions, and publishing open letters from DNC delegates, feminists, including Alice Walker, Jane Fonda, and Gloria Steinem, and Guantanamo torture survivors, activists helped derail candidates who were once considered shoo-ins for Biden's cabinet. So this can work. I mean, the alternative that they'll get confirmed won't be that great, but I mean, this is like where we have to do a lesser two evil thing, unfortunately. But what it does at the very least is flex a little muscle to deny Biden's first choice, which is horrible. I know these aren't like great alternatives. I know that. This is why Biden in the White House is awful. But he's better than Trump. Yeah, I know. I didn't want either one of them. But he's better than Trump. 4 years we're going to have to hear. But he's better than Trump. But he's better than Trump. In 2015, when Haines was CIA deputy director, CIA agents illegally hacked the computers of the Senate Intelligence Committee. So we've just had this Russia hack the DOJ, and that's all anyone's talking about the news. But when the CIA hacks its own citizens, its own politicians, that's the price of doing business. When they hacked computers of the Senate Intelligence Committee to thwart the committee's investigation into the spy agency's detention and interrogation program. So the Senate, doing its job, holding the CIA accountable, the CIA hacked the United States Senate. But we're supposed to believe Russia's the bad guy? Russia's subverting our democracy? No, the CIA is subverting our democracy on our own soil. They subvert democracies all over the world for countries that don't give up the resources. And then they're doing it to our own senators, most of whom are already corrupt bags of shit to begin with, but they're even just doing kind of their job. And the CIA, unbelievable. Haines overruled the CIA's own inspector general in failing to discipline the CIA agents. Oh, I love when an agency holds itself accountable. It's like internal affairs with police departments. No, you need independent civilian oversight. That's what we need for the CIA, independent civilian oversight. Failing to discipline CIA agents who violated the U.S. Constitution's separation of powers, according to former CIA whistleblower John Kiriakou, who I had on this show a little over a year ago. He will be in my Epstein playlist. She's not only shielded the hackers from accountability, but even awarded them the Career Intelligence Medal. Oh, God. We live in a dystopian hellscape. When the exhaustive 6,000-page Senate Intelligence Committee report on torture was finally complete, after 5 years of investigation and research and hacking, Haines took charge of redacting it to deny the public's right to know its full details, reducing the document to 500-page blank ink smeared summary. Why do we let them get away with this? Russia buys $100,000 worth of Facebook ads in the 2016 campaign, and we're like okay with it? When the CIA does it, that's our guys subverting our democracy. When the CIA takes away my freedoms, then I'm okay with it. If Russia does, no, but the CIA can take away my freedoms because they're great. Because Tom Clancy told me so. This is all the I just took a little screenshot of this document. All these are all redactions that she put in, that Avril Haines put in. This article goes on and goes into great detail. I suggest reading it. And thank you, Medea Benjamin, for putting this together. Biden's cabinet is horrific. Not one person, even kind of a progressive. We can't even get like a fake paper tiger progressive like Liz Warren in there who wouldn't, that's not even happening. We get this sociopath. Boy, doesn't it look like democracy to you? I thought they only did this in the Soviet Union. I thought this is what authoritarian countries did. Doesn't China do stuff? This is China. Redact. No. This is the good old CIA. Joe Biden's going to, and if she gets, more women, isn't this great? Don't fall for it. I'm not opposed to women in positions of power, just not evil women doing awful shit. Evil women doing awful shit, just like white guys did, is not going to fix the problem. We need to get rid of this structure and system that is completely broken, this duopoly, all of it, the ruling class that pays for this, the military-industrial complex, all of it. That's why this happens. And this nomination bullshit and this diversity, there's no diversity of ideology on Biden's cabinet, that's for certain. So, thanks for watching the show, everybody. I'll keep calling these horrible people out. You keep watching. Shave your knuckles for justice. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Go to patreon.com/Graham Elwood and rockfin.com/Graham Elwood, where you can support the show. Also, I have a Bitcoin wallet, a Bitcoin Cash wallet, and an Ethereum wallet in the show notes. We're taking cryptocurrency. I have a Coinbase affiliation link. We're going to be getting on some other exchanges. So that's how you support the show. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. YouTube is unsubscribing us at an alarming rate. I have a PayPal button at GrahamElwood.com. I even have a Venmo at Graham-Elwood. There's a lot of ways to support our show. We are getting crushed by YouTube. We've dipped under 73,000 subscribers because of YouTube. Thanks for supporting what we do.